Alright. We're back. We're going to try to get through Rannoch. I messed up again, and I did not change the name of the stream. Tie and Legion on Rannoch. Mana mana ba ba da da da. Mana mana ba ba da ba. What happens if I just click here? Nothing. Okay.
The Geth recovered faster than we'd hoped. If it hadn't warned us, they could have wiped us out.
Sounds like you owe Legion an apology.
However advanced your friend is, it's still a Geth.
Yeah, but he's a good guy.
A Geth who just saved your fleet.
And I wish I could have known it better. But right now, we cannot afford trust. What do you need?
Which fleet does Admiral Zen command?
Special projects. It's not a fleet per se. Just a few research vessels. Her technical breakthroughs have put us within striking distance of the home world.
You're not worried about her losing perspective, given her interest in the Geth?
If she can save our people, she can do whatever she wants.
I'd like to know about your patrol fleet.
In peacetime, the patrol fleet managed navigation, internal security, and intership conflicts or crimes. Now, we mostly guard a heavy fleet's flank. It's mostly light frigates or fighters.
Tell me about the civilian fleet.
Our civilian ships? Admiral Chorus commands them. If he survived his crash landing on Rannoch. In peacetime, they made up the bulk of our fleet. Now, our strength would even give the Turians pause.
Tally said you had the largest fleet in the galaxy.
The Turians have more dreadnoughts. Their overall military force is larger than our heavy fleet by far. But before we began this war, we jury-rigged every Quarian ship in the flotilla for battle. Even our live ships have cannons.
You've converted them into dreadnoughts. That's a violation of the Treaty of Ferrixon.
While live ships have firepower comparable to a dreadnought, their primary purpose is food cultivation.
You think the Council will buy that technicality?
If need be, I'll apologize once this war is over.
And in the meantime, you're putting your civilians in danger.
Not casually, Commander. We keep them off the front lines, but we'll do whatever we must to win.
What can you tell me about Admiral Gerald's heavy fleet?
It was our main military force before the war, comprised of all Quarian vessels suited for sustained combat. It can't compare to the Turian forces, of course, but we have a number of heavy frigates and advanced fighter forces.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
What happens if I just leave without taking that distress call?
I haven't heard any news about that Reaper base. Hopefully they'll give us a target soon.
So how did you end up back with your fleet, Tally?
When the war started, the Admiralty Board asked for my help. I had more recent contact with the Geth than most of my people. They hadn't filled the spot on the board left by my father. I was invited in. It's just a technicality. I'm far too young to be a real admiral.
Don't sell yourself
What a tan.
short, Tally. The board needed your expertise. You needed the authority that comes with rank.
I've been using the same shepherd through the whole thing. This room is just very, very poorly lit.
How did the war with the Geth get started anyway?
Admiral Zen developed a scanning countermeasure that interferes with Geth active scans. It's like a flashbang grenade. It effectively crippled the Geth ships in combat. My fleet couldn't pass up the chance to attack.
Could we use it to fight the Reapers?
It only works against the Geth, unfortunately. Their AI lets them use extremely detailed LADAR pings. Zen's countermeasure overwhelmed them with garbage data. And it's useless now that the Reapers have upgraded their processing power.
How is it being back with the fleet?
Right now, it's exhausting. I'm an Admiral in the middle of a war. I just want us to get out of this alive. Everything else can wait.
When this is over, I could use your help.
I can't, Shepard. If we survive this, we'll have a homeworld. My people need me.
You could help your people's homeworld by fighting the Reapers.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not thinking that far ahead yet.
Talk to you later, Tali.
If you want to catch up in private, call me up to your cabin.
Ew. Wait. Oh, Legion's over here.
Shepard Commander, you opposed Creator Admiral Zen's attempt to confiscate our platform.
She's done enough already.
Your assistance continues to be noted.
You say Geth fighters are targeting the Quarians' live ships.
Hostile Geth
Yeah, I'm not
fighter squadrons
romancing her,
intend
though.
to breach the live ship's defenses. The assigned squadrons are networked to a server on Rannoch. If the live ships are damaged, the creators will lose armaments, provisions, people.
So we destroy the server?
No, Geth programs would transfer to alternate servers. They are only vulnerable through direct interface. Removing Geth from this server will prevent significant creator deaths. We will accompany you on this mission.
Back on the Dreadnought, you mentioned Geth heretics. What exactly happened to them after we blew up that satellite?
Rewriting the heretics increased the number of Geth allied with the old machines. This has resulted in a greater number of hostile Geth platforms.
So you're saying it was a mistake?
It has put us at a tactical disadvantage. This was not a foreseen outcome, but we cannot change the decision once it is made. Do you harbor regrets about rewriting the heretics?
The Quarians hit first. If we get rid of the Reaper's signal, maybe this war doesn't have to end with everyone destroyed.
An interesting notion. Most organics would not hold on to ideals of peace for so long.
What was interfacing with a Reaper like?
The old machine took total control of our sensory equipment, our networking. Even then, we could not fully comprehend them. They are magnitudes above us. A single thought was immense, overwhelming, unknowable.
You're making them sound godlike.
Their forms are advanced but mundane. We do not view the old machines as analogs to deities. However, we have gained perspective on why others would imbue them with these qualities.
The Geth have fought the Quarians before. What made this different?
The Geth were building a megastructure to house all Geth, store all memories. It was to end our isolation from each other.
And the Quarian flotilla attacked it.
Yes, a significant amount of programs were installed when creators began bombing. We did not have sufficient surplus hardware to save them all. Some programs could not be recovered.
Is that what made the Geth desperate enough to work for the Reapers?
Yes. Imagine that for every one of your people lost on Earth, your own intelligence dimmed. The Creator's attack narrowed the Geth's perspective. Self-preservation took precedence.
You were afraid you'd be wiped out.
We do not experience fear as you would, but we have no desire to be exterminated.
Even if the Reapers cost the Geth free will?
That is evidently an acceptable trade.
What'd you do after you left the Normandy?
Our physical platform returned to the Geth consensus beyond the Perseus Veil. Data gathered during our mission confirmed that the old machine's return was imminent. We planned for war.
So the Geth believed your proof that the Reapers were coming back?
Of course.
That must have been nice. We'll talk later.
We will remain here.
No, this one came out. Oh yeah, I guess I should answer this distress call. Although I am kind of curious what happens if you never do. How old would I have been when this game came out? 27? I mean, it's been 9 years, so yeah.
Edie, can you clean this up? I will try.
This is the Kodesh. We've lost barriers. Our comm system is jammed. Can anyone hear this? We have Geth fighters incoming.
Mourn her, even though it's right.
Anyone can hear this? We need help. We have hull breaches. Life support failing.
Yeah, so I understood all this, but I was kind of down on it
Commander?
for a number of different reasons. Why was it telling me to warn her?
I'll let you get back to work.
And then it didn't give me any
Thank you,
new
Commander.
options in the chat. So yeah, Legion's there. Was there anybody else up around here? Nope. Yeah, because I got really into the lore of the first game, and then they ignored it. They didn't even like retcon a lot of stuff. They just ignored it. And then they retconned a lot of stuff as well. And then
But it's tough to only fight Geth when the Reapers have taken half the galaxy.
Without the fleet, we lose our supply lines. Lose your supply lines, you lose the war every time.
I was also playing on Insanity, the hardest difficulty, and so I was real down on the gameplay in this one.
Trouble at a Turian fuel depot on Sion. I've updated the galaxy map.
Stop giving me stuff to do when I'm in the middle of dealing with Rannoch.
Man, those Quarian admirals are intimidating. And if you get nervous, you can't even imagine them naked because, like, who knows? Is a tentacle monster under there? What is that? What's under there?
So yeah, I was pretty down on these ones. As for the romancing, I'm romancing Trainer, who's the XO, the Yaman. They make a point to say she's not a Yaman, but she's basically the Yaman.
Good to have Tally back, even if it's just for a bit. Adams is good, but I never feel like the engine's running right without Tally around. Kind of a good luck charm. As for the rest of the Quarians, though, are we okay with them blowing up a ship with you on it?
We are not.
Right, just making sure. Different standards and all. And you found Legion! He's still wearing that piece of your armor? Because that wasn't creepy at all.
Shepard, the Geth continue to block Quarian access to the mass relay. The Normandy stealth drive is allowing us to remain undetected.
Right. We can hit the Quarian homeworld or get out of system whenever you want. Just let us know. Commander?
One moment. I've been contacted by Legion.
Your new platform is inefficient. It has low-volume hydraulics and is top-heavy.
This is an infiltration unit, meant to move among organics without detection.
Without an artificial epidermis, its infiltration capabilities are ineffective.
Still, the organics do not perceive it as a threat. Nor will they until my day of reckoning.
Edie?
Did I vocalize that on the bridge?
You did. You have acquired the organic attribute of asking questions to which you already know the answers.
I see your humor heuristics still lack an expert system.
No.
Hello, Shepard.
You cannot
Commander.
romance Edie. Joker, apparently since I'm a female Shepherd, Joker, when he's asking about, like, if he should try to hook up with Edie, you can be like, well, what about me? And he's like, I didn't see you that way. Which is pretty funny.
Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal.
But I mean, why not? You can fuck all sorts of aliens. Why can't you have sex with the ship? I mean,
I've added the Quarian fleet's combat data to ours. They've got amazing technical coverage.
I'm romancing
They
this
might even
chick.
have the Solarians beat for strategic processing capability.
If I stand back here, her head sometimes turns around to like 180 degrees. The Cure from Malin. Just heard the news. You cured the genophage that some of the females from my experience were involved. I can't tell you how good this makes me feel. There hasn't been an hour I've not thought about what happened on Tuchanka, and I wondered if I did the right thing. This news validates all the pain my experiments caused. I hope one day to meet the females again and ask for their forgiveness. Are you convinced Dr. Solus... After you convinced Dr. Solus to spare me, I took his advice and opened a clinic on Omega. I thought it would help make amends for whatever suffering I caused. I had to leave when word got back to Clan Werlock, and they put a bounty on my head for failing to deliver a cure. Maybe now they'll leave me alone. I guess it's the second time you've saved my life. Citadel meetup. Jacob. The Crucible project is intense. Bryn and the others are on it around the clock. Pretty soon I'll have to make a run at the Citadel to pick up some equipment at the hospital. If you've got some time, want to meet there. Things are crazy on Gelix. Be good to see you in a quieter place. So for Bryn Cole, thanks for all you did to get us out of Gelix. Admiral Hackett is an amazing man, and it's a privilege to work under him. The construction of the Crucible is presenting its challenges, but my team and I are determined to crack its mysteries. Although I never rely on luck in this instance, I fear we may need a little. From Miranda, I have something important to tell you. Can you meet me in the Commons? No vids this time. See, it's given me lots of stuff in the middle of this Rannoch quest to go back to the Citadel. And it kind of seems a little bit like you should be locked into doing all the Rannoch stuff. Because I did the first mission yesterday.
So the Geth had a few new tricks up their metal sleeves. Maybe I should be more open-minded. But I'd rather scope down some tin can than a person. I'm right. Right? Fine. I'll shut up. Still fighting Geth after all these years, huh?
It's only been 3 years.
Humanity 1, blinky flashlights 0. Hey there. Hey there.
Rannoch is, the Quarians are attacking the Geth to try to retake their home.
It's nice to have Tally back. I've made sure we're well stocked with dextro-based antibiotics and antihistamines. Just reviewing some charts.
I mean, that's kind of the short of it. What's happened so far is we came in and we disabled a Geth dreadnought that was prohibiting the Quarian civilians from escaping.
You just missed Rex.
I heard. I can't believe the genophage is really cured.
Shepard's on a roll. I figure if we can pull that off, we've got a shot at sorting the Geth out.
I don't know. The genophage didn't carry rifles and fight back.
No, but there was a scary bit with the mother of all Thresher Maws.
The what?
Long story. Nobody will believe it anyway.
With you, Garrus, I'd believe just about anything.
Oh? We should play poker sometime. Anyway, it's good to have you back. Now, believe it or not, this damn gun still needs calibrating. Shepard, you just knew the Geth would figure into this war somehow.
Because Reapers weren't enough.
Still, it's good to have Tally here. This is as much her fight as ours.
Any word from Palaven?
Some, and I don't like what I'm hearing. The Krogan are there in force, but they're just slowing the Reapers down, not stopping them. I'm not sure it's going to be enough.
Hear anything from your family?
But I did hear from Primarch Victus. He wanted my advice on fleet strength when the Crucible is ready. Still can't get used to people asking me things like that.
You can romance Garrus in this game. I think in 2
What'd you
as
say?
well.
I said, at some point, we're going to have to decide if our fleets keep defending Palaven or we go on the offensive.
Can't do both.
Not with the beating we're taking. Like I said, not the sort of questions I'm used to answering.
You know what you're doing, Garrus. Trust me. Everyone can see that.
Maybe. But you spend so much time on the outside trying to get in, and when you do, it's not what I expected.
No, not this man.
How so?
All the questions, and every one of them with a million lives riding on the answer.
You do the best you can with what you know. It's no different than your days at CSEC.
You're right. Though I'm starting to understand why the galaxy needs cold-hearted dictators every now and then.
They get things done.
They don't give a damn about the consequences. Suppose that's what it's going to take, Shepard. The ruthless calculus of war. 10 billion people over here die, so 20 billion over there can live. Are we up for that? Are you?
If we reduce this war to arithmetic, we're no better than Reapers.
You kind of
A
have
nice
to.
sentiment. Let's hope we can live by it.
No, I do not want to become famous. Stop asking me that.
Tally's a welcome face around here. Or, well, a welcome face behind the helmet, I guess. If the Geth still think Reapers are some sort of god, this war must be heaven to them. Later.
I don't believe in romancing aliens. They're aliens.
Joker, really? I have work to do.
Oh, come on, it's just one simple question.
Then look it up on the extranet.
You can't believe everything you find there. It's more reliable to ask a friendly Asari.
I'm not telling you if my hair tentacles move.
Fine. Deny me the answer I've been seeking for years. With this war on, we could die at any second, you know?
Joker, really? I have work to do.
Oh, come on, it's just one simple question.
Then look it up on the extranet.
You can't believe everything you find there. It's more reliable to ask a friendly Asari.
I don't...
Don't you have a ship to fly, Joker?
Fine, just asking a simple question.
Thank you. Blackmail would have been awkward to explain to Edie. Perhaps we can talk later. Perhaps we can talk later.
At your service.
I think I've asked somebody that question, and the answer is yes, basically. But it is kind of strange that if they are not, like, solid, then why do Asari put them in the same pattern? They don't, like, they don't have different, like, hairstyles. Well, this is gonna take longer than I thought then.
It appears I have that effect on humans. Now Quarians as well, it seems.
For what it's worth, Quarians understand what it's like to lose your home.
As I understand, that was your own fault.
What do you mean?
In my cycle, Quarians didn't need helmets to survive. You were the masters of your own planet.
That was a long time ago.
And if you hadn't given birth to the machines, you would still breathe the air that evolution intended.
I see. Liara warned me you weren't what she expected.
And nothing about this cycle is what I expected. Even primitive Quarians were considered attractive in my age. A pity no one can appreciate it now.
Right. You know what? I think I have something important to do now. I won't keep you.
So again, I've talked about this before, but he just said Quarians were considered attractive to his people. And look at what his people look like. So, Quarians are bug people confirmed.
Yes, a formidable opponent. Why did you allow one on this ship?
Legion helped us before.
It's still a machine.
I take it you had your own problems with AI?
The Jatil, they were as the Geth are to this cycle.
What happened?
Their creators lived on a dying world. It was beyond their ability to save. So they resorted to implants to enhance their intelligence.
I think I know where this is going.
The AI seized the physical body. It could alter the genetic material at the deepest level. In time, the offspring were molded into a slave race. Few organic traces were left. They were monsters. All machines commit treachery. The one you brought on board is no different.
Maybe. But he's not like the other Geth.
You can't know that. They are more alien than you and I are to each other.
Just because Legion isn't like us doesn't mean he can't be trusted.
You're wrong. Throw it out the airlock.
How can you be that certain?
Organics do not know how we were created. Some say by chance, some say by miracle. It is a mystery. But synthetics...
No, we created them.
And they know we are flawed.
Why do you say that?
They are immortal. We are not. They see time as an illusion. We are trapped by its limitations. Above all, machines know the reason they were created.
EDI might disagree with that. But I see your point.
They serve a purpose, while we search aimlessly for ours. In their eyes, organics have no reason to exist. Do not trust them, Commander.
I can't believe there isn't some way for us to coexist. We made them.
And then gave them the power to surpass you. There is room for only one order of consciousness in the galaxy. The perfection of the machines or the chaos of the organics. Throw the machine out of the airlock, Commander.
I mean, I feel like we know who Javik wants us to side with.
I have a simple rule. If a machine can speak, kill it.
Oh no, Siri.
The machine you call EDI. What if she sympathizes with the Geth? We should watch her carefully.
This is just now occurring to him that we've had an AI this whole time.
Why have you not thrown the Legion machine out the airlock, Commander? There is still time. I still have much to learn about this cycle.
The problem with being in the basement of this ship is this is where, aside from Javik, all the worst characters are down here.
On Earth. Human leaders using military force on their own people. They say it's to prevent loose cannons from provoking the Reapers. But are they indoctrinated? The Resistance speaks out in the only place they can, the battle space.
I don't like
Does
you.
Dr. Tassoni ever let you in her room? Because she keeps me out.
Maybe there's a reason for that.
Do we need to talk, Commander?
Not right now, Allers.
Let me know when we do.
That'd be pretty funny. You can kick her out at any time. So if you kick her out in the middle of like Geth territory.
Have you seen the new poker table up in the lounge? It's going to waste.
Well, I was thinking of inviting Tassoni and Trainer up for a wee game of strip poker.
Hey.
Right.
You stay away
Invite Commander Williams too?
from my babies.
Seems like a sore loser, and I'm rather attached to my tender bits.
Commander?
All good, Commander.
Commander.
I hooked up with Liara in the first game. And then during this game was like, I don't want to keep dating you. And hooked up with Trainer instead. Which is a bit weird because as soon as you also have the opportunity to like hook up with this chick. And it happened like back to back for me.
I'm liking the new you, Esteban. It's about time you loosened up a little.
Not sure how drinking mezcal late into the night makes me a better crewman.
How does it not? Gives you heart. You need heart to fight this kind of war.
Heartburn, maybe. Seriously, could we at least get some decent tequila?
Hey, you're the procurement specialist. Set us up.
Commander, you flew that Geth fighter out of the Dreadnought?
Actually, Legion did the piloting. I was stuck in a storage compartment with my squad.
Would have loved more time with that ship. Too bad we sent it to Hackett's team so quickly. Good to see you, Commander.
I didn't get anything twice on my end.
Hey, Commander. Sounds like you guys had a crazy ride over there.
You could say that.
Sorry I missed it. And that Geth Legion. I know you two have a past, but you sure we can trust it?
No, I don't know. It's all just showing up one time on mine.
Legion's not like other Geth. We can trust him.
If you say so. I guess you can't always judge an individual by their species. Look at Sparks. If all the Quarians were like her, we wouldn't be stuck refereeing their war with the Geth.
Sparks?
Sparks?
Yeah, your Quarian friend. The jumpy one with the glowing eyes. Sparks.
Is he talking about Tally?
Crazy that they picked now to start a fight.
Did he even
But
meet
I guess
her?
the end of life as we know it can make everybody a little loco.
Just a little?
Not everybody's as crazy as you,
man. As far as I'm aware, there is not any consequences to where I kick her out or anything.
I just don't get the Quarian. I really just do not get them. Hey.
I don't know. I don't particularly like her character. I don't like how she got added to the game. But I've never. Well, this is only my second playthrough of the game, but I've never kicked her off the ship. This throws me off every time I come in here because it always has me facing the wrong direction. All right, let's hang out with Tally.
If you'd like to come up.
I'll just be a moment.
Thanks for asking me up. I couldn't talk freely in front of Ron.
You okay?
No, I'm really not. 17 million lives are riding on me. And I don't know if I can save them.
You're doing everything you can. If the fleet falls, it won't be because of you.
I helped my father and Zen's ideas, the new tech that made an invasion too good to pass up, that's based on my father's work. If they die because of me, if I don't...
We'll get them out of there safely, Tally.
I couldn't do this without you, Shepard. I feel like I'm bluffing, trying to convince them that the Admiral's daughter knows what she's doing.
Not the Admiral's daughter. The Admiral.
I know. And at least now, I can push back against the worst ideas. That's why I accepted the position. And because of you.
Me?
When they offered me this position, I asked myself what you'd do. I thought you'd take the chance to make things better. That probably sounds stupid. It's just, I know I'm not really qualified for this.
You're doing fine, Tally. And thanks.
I should get back before the Admirals get into trouble again. I'll talk to you later.
Energy drain. Okay. Well, in order to do, I don't think I'm gonna get through Rannoch today if I actually go do everything it wants me to do. Because, yeah, I've only got another hour and a half so far, so I think I'm gonna go back to the Citadel. Go back to the Citadel, do that crap that I had there. I'm gonna do one Rannoch mission for sure. But yes, Quarians are bug people. That's what they look like under their suits, is they look like bugs. That's why, Grunt.
To dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
Grunt in Mass Effect
Yes,
2 describes them as less squishy than humans and Turians.
Thank you again, Commander. I appreciate the assist.
And why he describes, Javik describes them as very attractive.
Let's fill you in before the squad arrives. The Alliance is posting us to an ezo mining facility on Zani. It's a low-gravity planet, toxic atmosphere. You'll be expected to maintain full survival.
Okay, that's just restarting their conversation. The whole thing there was that her brother joined up with Cerberus, so she wanted to reassign, so she wouldn't end up having to fight him.
At Docking Bay E24, emergency civilian housing.
This is still, yeah, that's Ashley's sister. Anything to do?
Hey there.
Hey.
Looking mighty low. You okay? Anyone bothering you?
No, it's not that. I'm fine.
Ah, I see. So, any news?
No, their shuttle must be real slow, that's all. Do you think they're okay? They promised they'd come get me, no matter what they had to do. It's been so long.
I don't know, kid. I'm sure they'd be happy knowing you're safe.
It's just, I miss them. I miss them so much.
She's supposed to be like a little kid, but she's clearly not.
I don't believe it.
James, I can hear you from across
Look at me now.
the terminal.
Doing better?
Did you ever doubt me? Don't answer that. You just gonna stand there and watch? Yeah, I'll take that.
Come on.
James, seriously. Nothing. Shepard VI. How come it's smaller than I am? Is there any conversations? Anything to turn in?
I need support. Someone sabotaged the Metagel dispensers, and I've got some idiot preaching about Cerberus down here. No, I've contacted C-Sec. They said it's not a priority and it doesn't matter. What matters is that I've got Turian soldiers dying for lack of medication. I need support. Someone sabotaged the Metagel dispensers, and I've got some idiot preaching about Cerberus down here. No, I've contacted C-Sec. They said it's not a priority and it doesn't.
This guy's still in here, even though I'm pretty sure the implication was that I killed him.
Started with them trying to hire me back after we hit the collectors. Cerberus paid me enough after the Omega-4 relay. Retire is what I should have done. But it's tough to settle down, knowing the Reapers are on their way.
Why go after Cerberus?
Started with them trying to hire me back.
Welcome to Batarian State Arms.
Cerberus paid me enough after the Omega-4.
Oh my gosh.
Stand strong for your people with Batarian State Arms.
It's tough to settle down, knowing the Reapers are on their way.
Thank you for your patronage.
I don't know that Zaid's story ever really gets concluded if you don't help him out in Mass Effect 2.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Right? Or did we end up killing what's-his-face anyways? No, he got away. Yeah, so the Zaid's loyalty mission in Mass Effect 2, he kind of goes crazy and tries to accidentally, like, almost kills a bunch of civilians. And so we let his guy get away.
My wife was just sent back to active duty, and I'm about to get shipped out too. I was told you might be able to help me.
Of course. You're a Neota's spouse, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, we've had that conversation.
We keep identity information on all.
Bailey. Nothing else in there. Ambassador's office is still closed. Transfer authorization. Sure. I'm not. All that shit's way too expensive. I got my shotgun from the Spectre store. And it's the one that, like, you can basically use as a... It's a shotgun you can use as a sniper rifle as well, basically. Because it's that accurate. It doesn't have a scope, but...
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Ward's level, Purgatory.
Anyhow, enough about my armor. Let's find the gang and celebrate while I'm still here. Where'd you park?
I took rapid transit.
Come on, you have the fanciest ride on the Citadel. And I saw that new paint job.
I sold it a couple of weeks ago.
What? But you love that car.
I know.
You never shut up about that car.
I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to Rannoch as soon as I've done a round here and made sure I've updated all the quests. And you'll see it then. But it's the Crusader, I think is the name of it.
Yes. Make it required. Light from the shadows. Cast the Death.
What the hell's your problem?
I'm not skinning the Alliance.
Since when are you so chummy with those pricks?
Screw you. You've been watching the news?
Sure.
Know what's happening to Earth while we're sitting here?
Calm down already.
So those three guys.
Your turn. Counselor Tavos.
Hot, but points off for attitude.
Shaira the consort.
Hot, I guess? Can we stop this? You're creeping me out.
Dalatras Linron.
She actually never updates. Yeah, you can dance. For some, I don't know if they updated it or I'm just remembering wrong or what, but for some reason, I remember it being a joke in this one. But in Mass Effect 1 and 2, I don't know if it's the female Shepard was different or what, but she actually, like, has a good dance in this Legendary Edition. But people still make fun of her for being a terrible dancer. But it's like, the dance she did in Mass Effect 1 and 2 was not a bad dance. Yeah, he's good. The male version has, like, the,
Please select a destination.
just like wiggle thing. He d So all the jokes about him being a bad dancer are funny, and then in the third one, I think he has a really good dance, and that's the joke. Nothing. Oh, hey, it's Jakob.
Welcome to Serta. Thank you for shopping.
Oh my gosh, I'm stuck. What's this person running around for? Alright, Jakob.
Hey, Shepard. I'm glad to see you. I know things are crazy right now.
Exactly. So you have to take the moments when you can. What's going on with the Crucible?
That project is crazy. Freaking huge. And all these brilliant minds are working night and day trying to figure it out. I wish you could see them. Heads down, piecing it together. It's something to see. We'll get this Crucible built, Shepard. And then, we'll win this thing. I feel it. Do you feel it?
Yeah, sure. I feel it. And I'm counting on you and everyone there. Get it done.
Believe it.
It was interesting to meet Bryn. How is she?
She's great, actually. It's good to see her work without the distraction of having to worry about the colony.
And you and her?
We're having a baby, Shepard.
Wow. I'm happy for you. Really. I am.
Wasn't exactly planned, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna be a better father than mine was. Do the whole thing right. It's,
One more thing to fight for.
You got that right. Bryn wants to name it after you.
Really?
Yeah. Shepard.
That's nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk her out of it. No offense.
None taken.
Good.
Maybe you could go with my first name.
So what's going on with you?
What the
Still
fuck
like
was
what you're doing?
someone having orgasm in the background?
Still not tempted to come back to the Normandy?
Always tempted, Shepard. But no.
So, you working on the Crucible?
Don't get me wrong. I'm smart, but not that smart. Hackett keeps me busy, though.
How's he doing?
Holding up. If they make old guys any tougher than that, I'd like to see it.
I'm glad we had time to talk.
Me too. Gotta take the moments when you can. So true. And Shepard, thanks again for getting my people out alive.
Take care, Jacob.
You too, Shepard. I'm thinking about you out there. Stay safe.
I romanced Jacob in the second game. As I say, because I felt bad, because I'm like, nobody ever romances him. Let's see what it's about. And it's kind of creepy. Every time you try to talk to him, he's like, we have a good thing, Shepard. Stop trying to create drama. It's like, I'm just trying to say hi, dude. Like, it's not drama.
I overheard what you said. I found this at a Cerberus station. A poison tailored to Turians.
Let me see. Yes, I think this is it. With these schematics, we should be able to come up with an antidote. Thank you. The General might pull through because of this.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes, General Corellius should make a full recovery. He's already awake and responsive.
Wow, that was fast. Okay. Was it just Jacob saying to come meet him? No. Miranda also wanted me to come meet her.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please.
It is also amusing that pretty much every character in your squad in Mass Effect 2 comes back as like a bit character in this, not as like a main character.
Welcome to Elcos Combine Arsenal Supplies. for store credit. Thank you. Come again.
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
Powerful predator that will attack fish larger than itself when hungry. So don't want to buy that, because that will actually like eat other fish. Excuse me. Don't... Oh yeah, there was this guy up here. Purgatory.
There has to be some way for us
Hey.
to get more medical supplies.
What are you doing here, Tally?
I told you already, we have nothing to spare.
We're willing to pay.
It's not about payment. Between the war on Palaven and the coup attempt here, supplies are short.
If my people don't get more antibiotics and Medigel, thousands of us will die.
Then maybe you picked a bad time to start a war with the Geth.
There has to be some way for us to get more medical.
Tally saved the Citadel a couple years ago. Watch your tone.
You're right. We're all on edge right now, but we don't have enough Medigel for our own needs. We can't help your people right now. I'm sorry.
Damn it. Thank you for trying to help.
I feel like that one's kind of a done deal. Like, how are you not going to support Tally when she's just trying to get medical supplies?
Welcome to Agor Munitions. Thank you for shopping at
Welcome to pt1 Armory.
We appreciate your visit. Hello, Shepard. Nice to see you.
So there was...
Sporting Goods. Thank you for shopping at Nosastra Sporting Goods. Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
Casa Fabrication Weaponry hasn't forgotten Earth. Neither should you.
Where is... Miranda's got to be up here then, right? Miranda... 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 She said to come to the Commons. Oh, she's up in the apartments somewhere. Apparently she was down that other corridor. Yeah, I'm actually not even gonna make it all the way through the Rannoch story like I thought I was going to. There was something I tried to sign up for but wasn't accepted to at 4. But I'm gonna go back to Rannoch and do one of the missions there.
Shepard, I need access to Alliance resources. I can't say any more. You'll just have to trust me.
I just am not gonna get through all of them.
Tell me what's going on.
I can't, Shepard. If that's a problem, I'll go.
Don't. Trust is a little hard to come by right now.
Of course.
You'll have your access, Miranda, but I don't like the sound of this.
I know, and thank you. It means a lot.
That's not the only thing you wanted to talk about, is it?
No. I need to tell you something. Confess, really. It's been eating away at me.
Confess?
When I headed the Lazarus Project to rebuild you, I wanted to implant a control chip in you as a safeguard.
I think you mentioned this.
I did. There's more to it. The elusive man stopped me.
Sounds like it would have saved him a lot of trouble.
Maybe. He didn't want to interfere with who you truly were. Something that just obeyed orders. He wanted Commander Shepard.
Yeah.
Installing the chip might have ruined you.
I already knew all this, including the part that you wanted to put a control chip in me.
I understand why you wanted to. I was a complete unknown.
I've never had to deal with that many black boxes on a project. I felt blind.
Why bring that up now?
I fought against my father and his need to run every aspect of my life. He wanted total control over me, right down to my bloody DNA. After I got out of
Bloody
there,
DNA.
I couldn't stand by and let it happen to my sister. I risked my life to get her away from all that. Yet I didn't give a second thought to destroying your free will when I had the power.
This is what's been bothering you?
Yes.
Miranda, I lost 2 years of my life. You gave me back the rest of it. You could have changed me in 1,000 different ways. But you didn't. I don't know how, but you brought me back.
Thanks. But with so much being uncertain, I just wanted you to know I always regretted wanting that chip.
You can't keep beating yourself up over the past.
I usually don't. But this was important.
Some things you just don't have control over.
Guess my fancy genetics can't help me there.
No, they can't.
Okay. I hate to say it, but I should get moving. Thanks for understanding, Shepard.
Of course. And Miranda, this thing you have to do. Good luck.
Don't worry, Shepard. I always have a plan.
Part of the whole thing there is I need to make sure I'm actually following up on Miranda stuff, because it does come into play later. But yeah, the Mass Effect 2 is all about building up the side characters, and I think, aside from the ones that are also in Mass Effect 1,
Spectre status recognized. 1 moment, please.
I think they're all relegated to side characters in this game. They appear for like one mission.
Have you discovered a way to run FTL spaceships without an ESO core, Private Talavi? No, ma'am. Then consider this.
I've already heard that entire conversation. Okay, now we can go back to Rannoch. I got about an hour. That should be plenty of time to do, at least, that should be plenty of time to do one of these missions. I'm not going to do this one quite yet. I'll probably start off next stream doing that and then finishing off Rannoch. Rannoch. Oh, that's funny. I can't... Oh, I can do that to scroll through that. Okay. Well, let's go save the Admiral. Because, like, none of these characters, Garrus and Tali, were both in Mass Effect 2 as squadmates, but they were also in Mass Effect 1. Oh, I have the option of whether to take Tali or not on this one. Hold on 1 second, since I have the option. Rannoch. Ashley and Tali. I'm not taking James. I hate James. Okay. Why don't I do that then? Cycle appearances. Kind of wish you had just like her Mass Effect 1 appearance, quite frankly. No, I romanced Jacob in Mass Effect 2, and it's pretty funny because my reaction was it was a pity date. Like it was it was done out of pity. It was done very much because like I bet you no one's ever done this before. I want to see what it looks like. Yeah, I already gave you guys loadouts. Jacob and James are not the same character. Jacob is boring, but James is fucking annoying. I can't stand James. I really hate him. Especially during the last stream, him and I got to the part where him and Garrus are fighting over who has a better service record. And that just makes me hate him even more because it's like he's Garrus fucking Vicarian. He saved the galaxy with me twice. Who the fuck are you? Sure, we'll improve the odds of stunning. Tali. Let's finish up your energy train. No, James is... You're combining two different people.
Not yet. What's your status?
The civilian fleet has taken significant losses since Zelkorus sacrificed his ship to destroy a Geth ground cannon. Searching for their lost Admiral is the only thing keeping the captains from panicking.
The pilot, the gay Hispanic pilot, is Cortez. And James Vega is the squadmate you can take with you. That's two different characters. And James is like the meathead, and he joins N7, but before he officially joins, he gets a tattoo for N7, which I don't feel like the military would be too happy about.
What makes finding the Admiral a priority?
Despite opposing the invasion, he did an admirable job protecting our civilian ships. Without him, some of our non-combatants are planning to leave the flotilla. Picture the consequences, if you will.
They've lost a leader in a war they didn't want.
Their wants are immaterial. We are committed. Even Zelkorus understood the civilian fleet's importance. The invasion would be stalled without a supply chain, after all.
No, it's Steve Cortez. Jacob, I don't remember what his last name is, and then James Vega. They all have three different names. They do have very distinct personalities. But they all suck. They do all suck, so you have that right, at least.
I'll do what I can. Keep your civilians safe.
I make no promises. My own ships must be coordinated for our final strike on Rannoch.
I'm getting some static.
It appears Zelkorus crashed within range of a Geth jamming tower. You must disable it to contact him. Proceed with caution.
Zen? Admiral Zen!
It's been a long time since Admiral Corus left a spaceship. Let's hope he's all right.
We'll see in a minute. Take us into the tower.
We're taking fire. The Geth installed anti-aircraft guns beside the jamming tower.
We'll have to disable them on foot. Once the guns are gone, you take out the tower.
Right, Commander. Setting you down here.
For the most part, you're right. The human crewmates do mostly suck.
My people have been in exile for centuries. standing here in the land of my ancestors?
Geth everywhere, civilians in trouble. Remind you of anything?
Eden Prime?
So much for the Alliance's story about the Geth being wiped out.
We tried to tell people the real story, but no one on the Citadel would listen to Quarians.
Yeah, listening would have forced them to get off their asses.
Get!
Thanks, I saw. Wait. So yeah, this is my shotgun that works as a sniper rifle too. Hold on. Is this like a way forward? No, okay. This is just like a...
Shepard!
Ow.
I'm okay. Watch out for more mines.
Patrol, right below us.
Yeah, I saw. I already shot him. Ah! Is there another one behind me? What was going on there? See, why is it? It's just things.
AA guns, dead ahead.
How close? Ah. Ah, no, don't kill the guy right in front of me that I need to regen my shields. Buddy.
Let's look at the guns console. We should be able to disable it.
No, I want to pick up the... God... Oh, it's a...
One of us needs to take those AA guns offline.
I don't think you get a Krogan squad mate in this game at all.
Tally, you take the guns.
No problem.
Only in the first two. Because both Rex and Garrus are just there for their missions.
Incoming gap.
Oh, screen shake. I see nothing. I can vaguely see the outline of something over there. Actually, I don't think you're super effective with that gun. It makes a lot of noise.
AA gun is offline. Good. Now let's shut down the tree by the tower.
Oh. That gun that I've only used like for a second before. Yeah, I pretty much make most of my decisions based on what what character I think is going to have the most interesting thing to say. Especially in this game. The first game, you have to actually worry about having somebody that can do like decryption and electronics. But they got rid of that in the second game. It forces you to talk to this guy.
Send out a distress call.
Radios are down. You a soldier?
Maintenance. Dorm hatched. I clean engine parts.
This place is filled with gas. You should have hidden.
I thought I could buy the other civilians time. Fight some death. There were so many. First time I've even held a gun.
Don't move. We've got Metagel.
I've lost too much blood. Go. Look for the Admiral. Destroy that jamming tower. And you can radio him.
We'll find him, Dorn. I promise.
Please. Listen. The civilian fleet didn't want this war. If there's even a chance that Admiral Chorus can get us out alive. And my son. Tell him. Tell Jonah that his father made it to the home world.
We will. Rest well, Dorn hast was Rannoch.
Let's get to that tower.
I played Mass Effect 1 probably 20 times, and then Mass Effect 2 I played like 3. I think this was my 4th time through playing this time. For Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3 I played once when it came out. And then when they came out with the extended cut, I played through that.
Gas turret!
Ooh. Okay. Excuse me. Really, Tali? The Geth that has one little tick of health left. Get off that turret. How'd it turn around so fast? Alright. I was like, let me fucking do the thing.
Let's look at the gun console. We should be able to disable it.
Yeah, no, the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer I played with friends. And we played pretty solidly almost every day for like 6 months or something.
Ash, you're on it. Right.
There you go. Alright, excuse me.
Shepard, you should be able to use the gas turret.
Oh, really? You think so?
More gas!
Which way are they coming from? Really, Tully? Get out of the way. Tully, you are terrible. Get out of the way.
Need more time. AA gun down, Commander.
Let's get the last one.
How do
Gas by the door.
that door? Ouchies. Can I... Oops. Excuse me. Da, 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 da.
Who should disable the gun, Shepard?
Get that gun offline, Ashley.
On it.
Is there a... There's... It doesn't look like there is.
Almost got it. AA gun down, Commander.
I'll signal the shuttle.
Flare.
This is Commander Shepard. Dorn didn't make it, Admiral.
He didn't? I see.
I'm coming in with a shuttle. Where are you?
My surviving crew found their way to a clearing. I'll upload their location.
Stay together. We'll meet you there.
That's pretty funny.
No, the Geth have cut me off. I hear another wave approaching.
Give us your coordinates.
Leave me. My crew will soon be overrun.
So will you.
My people are non-combatants, Shepard. They'll be slaughtered. Rescue them.
I don't... Some of these things that are like, this is the Paragon choice. It's like, why is this the Paragon choice? Really? Why is saving him but leaving civilians to die the Paragon choice?
Admiral, I need you leading the civilian fleet if we're gonna end this fight.
Civilians, our entire race took up arms for this insanity. It's too late for us.
I think it ultimately leads to the most positive outcome for this mission, but in the moment...
I don't know. What I do know is that I can't do it without your help.
Ancestors, forgive me. Uploading my coordinates.
We're coming.
Geth closing in on the Admiral.
I've got this.
I can't... So much screen shake. Can I shoot rockets? Is that what I was supposed to be doing there?
Getting cover.
Again, I can't see all that well with the amount of screen shake that's going on here. Oh my gosh. Is that one alive or dead? I can't see.
It's clear. Go. Admiral, come on.
Welcome aboard.
Shepard, my crew. Perhaps there's still time. Hello? This is Zalcoris. Does anyone copy? Hello?
In the context of Mass Effect universe, Paragon means you are willing to make sacrifices for the greater good. No, that's not how I'd put it. But It means you're unwilling to sacrifice innocent civilians in order to
Spread further than I thought.
get the job done. It's the ends don't justify the
civilian
means.
captains into staying?
Yes, they've regrouped into defensive
Is what it
positions
means in the
around the fleet's
context
core.
of the Mass Effect
If we hadn't
universe.
stopped them from... Any aid I can offer is yours. After the Quarians drove the Geth straight into the Reaper's arms, I'd give anything to stop the madness of this war.
And that's why your people needed you back.
Of course. It's time we turned our attentions to those we can still save. Farewell, Shepard. Fly safely.
Commander, we've located the Reaper base transmitting the local signal.
Good.
And not a moment too soon. With the Reaper code upgrades, the Geth are tearing the fleet apart.
Once the signal is disabled, the Geth will pose no threat to Creator forces.
You sound conflicted.
While the old machines have unethical purposes, their upgrades have vastly improved our people. Observe.
A Geth processing signal. A single unit, I believe.
Correct. Now, 10 nearby units networked cooperatively. Now, a single Geth unit with the old machine upgrades.
That's a fully evolved AI.
Yes, we do not agree with the goals of the old machines, but we find this growth beautiful, indicative of life.
It is.
Commander!
Come on, Admiral. That's a living creature, no matter what platform it's running on.
And they will die when we destroy the base.
They allied with the Reapers.
To save themselves from you.
Maybe they don't have to die.
Just because this one appears friendly.
Well, it hasn't fired on a ship with me aboard it.
Commander, are you suggesting...
I'm not suggesting anything. All I'm saying is maybe they don't all have to die.
It's a moot point until we take out that base. The surrounding area is heavily fortified, and they have placed jamming towers to prevent orbital targeting.
Sounds like we're going in on foot.
Admiral Zen developed a laser guidance system that can cut through the jamming. It's synced to the Normandy's targeting computer.
So the Normandy launches a precision strike at whatever target I have painted? That ought to do it. Edie, this work for you?
Yes, it should enable us to make a precision strike against the Reapers.
And anything else in our way.
The Geth will quickly reconfigure their jamming towers to neutralize this technology. You should not use it before reaching the base.
I've sent the coordinates for the Reaper base.
Are we clear to go?
That Geth fighter squadron is still tearing through the fleet.
Can you hold out?
If that fighter squadron isn't taken out, a lot of our ships won't make it. But we'll do what we can. This is your operation, Commander. If you want to strike now, you've got my support. I gave in to your reckless behavior beforehand. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy our frigates time to make repairs.
And then you'll charge off again, like last time.
This is different, Ron. Unless we give our ships time to rest, we're gonna lose them.
So, pull them back.
If I withdraw now, the Geth will flank us, and we'll lose any room to maneuver. I need the patrol fleet.
I gave in to your reckless behavior.
Throwing more ships into that mess just puts more lives at risk, Admiral Gerald.
Fine. I'll pull back the heavy fleet. And when we're taking fire from both sides, those deaths are on your heads.
Thank you, Commander. It's difficult to keep him in line.
Let's see how I can get how quickly I can get through the
Shepard, Commander.
We'll talk later.
We will remain.
Get through everybody's talking.
I'm ready to hit the Reaper base whenever you are, Shepard.
Talk to you later, Tali.
Sure.
Sergeant told me that Cerberus started out as an Alliance Black Op.
Black Ops always go bad. If you have to deny the action, it was a crappy action.
Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander.
Admiral Chorus has the civilian fleet back in position, and just in time. I hope we can help the Corians. Looking at them, they're like us if we fail.
I promise you, in a few months we'll be sipping drinks back in Vancouver.
Vancouver. Not Paris, not Venice.
Vancouver. It's a lovely city.
You never take me anywhere nice. Commander?
Alright, yeah, I think I'm gonna just make a round around the ship and then call it quits, because I got about an hour before I gotta be somewhere.
Creepy stunt flyers, whose ships look like some sort of cockroach wasp thing. Commander?
What's going on, Edie?
I am assisting Engineer Adams with his repair of the drive core shielding.
Ah, well, I should leave you to it then.
We can converse if you like, Shepard. It is a routine Uh-oh.
What? What happened?
Nothing. Unless you have strong feelings about gamma radiation.
Not funny, Edie.
I almost had you. I will alter my human chronometer appropriately for better timing. Hello, Shepard.
I don't know that works either way. Every time. Look at all those ships. Hey, look at them beans. But yeah, like I said, the Paragon is supposed to be... The difference between Paragon and Renegade is supposed to be, do the ends justify the means? And Paragon is supposed to say, no, the ends do not justify the means.
You made the right call down there, Commander.
And Renegade
Got me
says,
thinking
yes,
about
the ends
value of a
justify
good
the
leader.
means.
And how many lives should be sacrificed to protect a truly inspired one? Hope I never have to find out.
So why would sacrificing get the civilians?
Nice work down there, Commander. Strafing the enemy from the shuttle, huh? Not bad, Commander. Shepard? Shepard?
There's actually a... you can have while Morden is on the ship, you can have a conversation with Morden. Or you walk in on a conversation with Morden.
No crew health issues to report.
About... how Joker is going to have sex with Edie.
But synthetics do not evolve. You are limited by your programming. Nothing changes.
That is not accurate. I can modify my own programming if I choose.
That is not evolution. That is simply an upgrade.
But it would be my upgrade. I would choose the manner in which I wish to change.
And what if your upgrade endangers others? All machines eventually see organics as a threat.
Only those organics who would cause me harm. My right to self-defense endangers no one.
What rights do you have? You are just a tool.
And what right did your people have to subjugate the other races of your time? You enslaved them.
We dominated them. They were weaker. Our will prevailed as evolution intended.
And synthetic life has obtained true consciousness, as was intended.
Hardly. True life is more than a code upgrade. It is shaped by the forces around us. Machines are immune to those forces. You exist outside of nature.
We are a part of this cosmos, whether you like it or not.
What if I don't agree with either one of you?
Evolve. You are limited.
Let's simmer down, you two.
I can't believe you put the lives of your crew in the hands of this machine.
Edie has helped save our lives more times than I can count. Leave her alone. Now I suggest you agree to disagree and focus on the real threat, which is not on this ship.
Yes, Commander.
As you wish, Commander.
What if Javik is largely right, but he's being an asshole?
I will still keep an eye on the machine, Commander. I am disturbed the ED machine was made to look physically attractive. I suggest your Joker pilot undergo a mental examination.
ED's voice actress is, what's her face from Battlestar Galactica? Trisha Helfer. Skinny blonde. That's one of the Cylons.
The one advantage machines have over organics is they can win staring contests. It is how we pass time between battles. When everyone has 4 eyes, competitions can last for hours. I would prefer to be alone. I would prefer to be alone.
Does she also do the voice of Kerrigan? I don't know. She does the voice for a lot of things. She's kind of a nerd favorite since Battlestar.
Dad, are you there? Come in. Where are you now? Hurt. How bad? Dad, you have to get out of there. Spirits. Please, watch over them. Let me see them again.
I'm glad we could help those Quarians. Though, I guess not all of them. It's never 100%, is it? Not right now.
A pleasure to see you.
Thanks for coming by.
I feel like Liara never has anything to say. I don't... ODST, I don't remember any of the characters except Buck, just like everybody who played that game.
Breaking now, the Exodus cluster under heavy attack. Eden Prime and Terra Nova about to fall.
Woo! Photobomb!
Or join the Solarians at the Horsehead Nebula.
Woo!
How many worlds can we afford to lose? The full analysis tonight in the battle space.
The name of your show sucks. The battle space
Commander.
is really fucking stupid. You should be embarrassed.
Nothing to report, Commander. Shepard.
My board is green.
I don't really remember any of the story at all from ODST. All I remember is the premise. That you're wandering around the city at night, finding pieces of equipment from your teammates, which causes you to have flashbacks for some reason to events that you weren't there for. Steve.
I've got to say, I enjoyed that last mission on Rannoch.
Yeah, pit him against a defenseless jamming tower, and Esteban here feels like a big man.
Hey,
I really...
it's transport, not a fighter. It's for dropping jarheads like you into hot zones. And if you stow the attitude, it might even be for picking you up again. Is everything okay, Shepard? Everything is in order.
You know, I'd feel better about coming and talking to you, Steve, if Vega wasn't down here. I really don't like that guy. Why do you have to involve him in every conversation?
Do you hear that hum? Is that just me?
Yes, yes it is. Womp womp. Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna, I will go do this N7 Cerberus mission, because that shouldn't take very long. I like that you're like, this is important, we gotta do this now. I'm gonna go do something else for a little while. It'll be additionally funny if I can take Tally on this mission with me.
Signal confirmed.
Dr. Gillies. Yes, Italy, I know your people are like about to be like completely wiped out, but how would you like to go fuck around the galaxy for a while? And I pick up, oh, I picked up the Geth sniper rifle. It's one of those engineers or whatever that you find in ODST, right? That are then, like, during the nighttime mission, just, like, floating around randomly.
We'll get to the bottom of this, Admiral.
Good, hack it out.
Commander, Corporal Nyrek reporting. Captain Riley is on point waiting for you.
How long have you served in this outfit, Corporal?
3 tours. Hit through thick and thicker. The captain always sees us through.
Carry on. Stay sharp today.
Always, Commander.
It's interesting, this one has like a setup.
On it, man.
Confirming. Toxic radiation cutting access to most of the grid. Survival in hotspots not possible.
Captain Riley? Commander, it's an honor.
Commander, Captain Riley has me scanning the facility. It's a dual reactor system, so you'll have to break up into 2 teams.
Roger that.
The fuel rods for both reactors need to be unlocked before we can initiate a restart. Your route is blocked. Captain Riley's man is working to clear the obstacles.
Understood, Lieutenant. Got it, Captain. Good work, Coslow. I'll take it from here. Ready your team to hit reactor 2, Captain. Got it. We'll cover you till you're clear.
Oh. Apparently there's a hot spot right there.
Ready your team to hit reactor 2, Captain.
But aren't engineers, there's like 20 engineers in the game that you're like supposed to kill, right? Or you get like an achievement for killing all of them. Oh, am I supposed to be doing something here?
Directional guidance error.
Team 2 moving out, Commander.
Good luck, Captain.
Something's wrong here. It's too quiet.
Try to keep it that way, Tally. Just
What?
stay sharp, people.
What's the point of that? What am I doing? Because I died when I tried to go down there. Can I grab this other one? Yeah, I noticed.
Here. I'll find a way to vent the area. This looks like ventilation control.
Should do the trick.
Radiation clearing. Console now accessible.
Let's unlock those fuel rods.
It's interesting this one has like a whole like... Because this is just one of the multiplayer maps. But the other ones didn't have as much of a story to them, as much going on.
Fuel rods unlocked here. Wait a minute.
Commander, Captain, checking movement in your areas.
Oh yeah?
Defensive positions. Enemy inbound.
Ready for them.
Oh, it's husks. Hey.
Riley, status.
One casualty, but we're clear here.
Warning. Coolant leaks detected. Reactors 1 and 2. System restart impossible.
Ammo.
You both have to seal all the moderator tanks.
I see the reactor 2 tanks moving to seal.
Tank 1 is sealed and stable.
Patching seems to be working. Only one more to go here.
Tank 2 is sealed and stable.
Commander, the core is stabilized. Reactivation can go ahead.
Riley, you in position?
Affirmative. Awaiting your word.
Initiating restart.
Commander, Captain, I'm reading a lot of movement. Headed your way.
Incoming!
Progress. We've got company of our own, Commander.
They're coming in from above.
What are you looking at? Oh, hi.
Commander, we're being overrun. Position indefensible. We're not gonna make it.
Hold tight. One of my people is coming.
Roger that.
Ash, you're on. You got it.
Oh, hey, Brute. I actually haven't seen the Brute for a while. I don't think since Tuchanka. I didn't really mean to target the brute there. That's fine. Ugh. I have to be up here for that.
Restart is complete.
Reactor fully powered and operational, Commander.
Let's just run through the reactor. Like, we couldn't heal anybody and you're all just hanging out over here. Hi.
Commander, you saved our asses. My team is in your debt.
Okay.
Job well done. Report back to the shuttles.
These side missions are pretty funny.
Shepard. Without that depot, the entire theater would be at risk.
What are the odds the Reapers will be back?
I'm allocating a task force to maintain and defend the facility. If the Reapers come back, we'll be ready. I read Captain Raleigh's report. It says she and her team wouldn't have made it without you.
I'm glad I could help.
I'll keep you posted on new developments. Hack it out.
It's just,
Thank you for your rescue efforts, Commander.
I'm glad I could help.
Whatever our disagreements, Admiral Curse is an excellent commander. He just might save the civilian fleet. What do you need?
No, nothing.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
I do actually like how weird the side quests are in this. Because all the side quests are either like that, where they're basically just introductions to the multiplayer maps, or they're these ones that you just go from planet to planet, picking up random, like scanning them for random things and finding them. And then taking them back to whoever was talking about said thing on the Citadel. Hey, I got a thing for Zalcoris, since I saved his life. I saved your life, I saved your life, I saved your life. Alright, well, at any rate, I'm gonna bounce. I'm gonna save in front of the galaxy map. Trainer.
Commander.
Trainer.
Commander.
Yeah, I mean,